Hey, what's up, guys? It's Brian, and hopefully we are live and everything's going well. New system, new setup. I think we got it figured out, guys. Hopefully, fingers crossed. We are live. It took me a couple minutes to initialize. We had to initialize the setup, guys. Hopefully, you guys are doing good. I'm doing good. We are getting ready to count down to the greatest time of all time, guys. That's right, 420. You are tuned in to the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. I'm your host, Brian Brown, guys. And today we are getting crazy. We are talking pro wrestling, classic era pro wrestling. That's right, guys. We're gonna do trivia. I'm gonna tease you guys. Woo-hoo, a little tease. Woo-hoo. That's right. Like I've done that professionally. I'm going to tease you guys a little bit with our interview with Nikita Koloff, the Russian Nightmare. That's right, guys. Big wrestler from the 80s. Won a year. He wrestled Ric Flair every day for over a year. Dusty Rhodes, the Road Warriors. We're talking Nikita Koloff and Ivan Koloff, guys. The Koloffs. We have a great podcast coming out tomorrow with him, so we're going to tease that a little bit. We're going to do a blinker challenge. We're going to talk some pro wrestling trivia. We're going to test our wits with the grappling. That's right, guys. We're going to get into all crazy stuff. We might talk some wrestling urban legends. You never know. So stick around. Stay tuned, guys. We go live in 2. Let's do this thing, baby. Baby. Baby.
Set, because it's time to go with the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. With your host with the most, the man voted most likely to smoke out with a Yeti, Mr. Brian Brown. Mr. Brian Brown. Now sit back and relax, because it's time to go live across the world. Because it's 420 Somewhere.
And boom, we are live. How's everyone doing out there, guys? It is Wrestling Wednesday, Weed Wednesday, all the Wednesdays, guys. That's right. Still working out my bandwidth problems, guys. So if it's a little blurry, just let it go. Let's just move on. We're gonna have a good time. I thought I had it today. I'm still not sure, guys. I'm just gonna let it slide. Just let it slide. Let it slide. I don't think that's how it goes. But how's everyone doing out there? What's happening? Let's throw up the comments up on the board, guys. What's up? What's up? We got Ron. How's Ron doing? Big Ron Stud in the house, guys. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully those eyeballs are doing better, Ron. Hopefully you're feeling better, buddy. Harvey Hooligans. How's it going? How is it going? We got Fight for Freedom. Chantel, are you ready, Chantel? Are you ready? Ready for some Wheaties? How's Russ doing over there? How's Russ? We got Rosie K. Rosie K in the house. We got the broken brain of Eric. We got Charlie. We got Mr. Crispers. Nice, nice, nice. Didn't I just see you? Yeah, we did a little pop up live testing the thing. Hopefully, hopefully it looks all right. Hopefully, man, I got I got a couple other tricks up my sleeve. If not, if not, I ended up having to change frequencies of the Wi-Fi and the dongle, and it's all complicated. It's all complicated stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's complicated, man. It is complicated. We got hello gangsters and danksters. I love it, Charlie. I love it. Mojave Mars is like nice. I hear you. I hear you, Chantel. I hear you. Oh, okay. It's showing a whole different layout here. Confusing me there. Said dongle. Get it? Yeah. I had to readjust the dongle. The dongle hurts. The dongle hurts. That's right. Right. It looks really good. No crackling in the audio. All right. As long as it looks good, man. The audio is probably going to be a little rough because of the mic, but as long as it looks all right, that's all that matters. Anyway, um, I just want to give you guys the best show possible. That's what it is. And then like when we're live and I can't adjust it, oh man, it drives me insane because there's nothing I can do, and I feel so helpless. I feel so helpless. That's right. That's why I get all fired up, guys. I just want to do the best for you. And speaking of the best for you guys, we I got about what? It's 4:20, guys. It's 4:20. Blow up those comments. Get those things going, guys. Let's do this thing, guys. Let's do this thing. Woo 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 woo. Where is it at? It's 4:20. And boom. How was your 420? That's right, guys. How was your 420? Oh, mine was pretty fire. I can't wait to get into this blinker challenge, guys. I'm hoping that we don't hit the weed because I don't have a bowl loaded. Is the only reason. I was a little ill prepared. A little ill prepared. Brian, what makes the show is not the video. You could play how flowers reproduce, and Pope, you still tune in to listen to you. Lonnie Sanchez, what is called when you add wax to the bowl? You know what? Someone who, fuck, it was Bill Cosby. Not the Bill Cosby, a different Bill Cosby. Um, a former cult member, from what I understand. I think Bill Cosby got out of the cult, from what I understand. But he used to call it something. What was it? He had a good name for it. Shit. I can't remember. If anyone has the name for when you put, you know what? I have a Google machine. I have a Google machine right here, guys. Watch out. Watch out. What's it called when you put wax in a bowl of weed? Sounds like a joke. Sounds like um let me see. Might have worded that weird. I can tell you how to do it. I forget what he called it. He called it like Dunkin' Donuts or something. That's not what it is, but he called it something cool, man. Um, a pudding pop. Oh, that's funny. Dab on top. Oh, a pudding pop. I love it. Well, twaxin. It's called twaxin. All right, guys. It is time to get into a little something I like to call. Let me see here. A blink a challenge. That's right, guys. That's right. Oh man. Let's see if I could. Let me see. Can I move this up? No. Darn it. I was trying to. I was hoping I could move so my head isn't cut off like there. Oh, you know what I could do? Watch. Whoop. Hey, there we go. Look at that. I just had to move my chair. I just had to move my chair. All right. All right. Pulled a Tom Cruise on you. You guys thought I was 6'8" this whole time. No, no. 5'2". That's it. 5'2". As I go down a little lower, whoop, there we go. There we go. God, that's super low. All right. We are going to get in to the blinker challenge, guys. And if it's your first time, oh, whoa, what happened? If it's your first time with the blinker challenge, what this is I spin the wheel and we make a deal. We spin the wheel and whatever it lands on is what I have to do. If you want to try at home in your own participation, I encourage it, guys. Try at your own humana. Try at your own risk is all I will say, guys, on this. There we go. Fire. All right. There we go. All I will say is try at your own risk. I am a trained professional. So what we have is we have a twofer. So I have to hit two at the same time. We got a double blinker, which means I go back to back. And then we have like a 3 blinker. And then we have a bowl of wax and weed. There's some other stuff in there, guys. So we're going to get into it. Let me pull up. We got production value up to yin yang. That's right. Production value up to yin yang. Let me just pull it up here. Whoa. Getting crazy. There we go. All right. All right. So we're going to get ready for that blinker challenge, guys. If you want to play at home, blow up those comments. We are actually trying to work out a deal to where I can do daily Dank blinkers for everyone, guys. And we'll be able to do a blinker challenge at home. Try at your own risk. These things really, I don't think we're made to get that hot. We're testing fate. I don't want to end up like Steve-O or something. Hit them at your own risk, Rosie Key says. All right. Rosie Key's great. All right, guys, so here we go. We're going to spin the wheel. Oh, no, we got to do the production value. Production value first. All right, guys, blinker challenge. Let's do this thing.
Got the podcast cranking loud, haze arising. It's 420 somewhere, eyes are blazing. One hand on the wheel, other on a vape. Brian stepping up, can he show his shape? Blinker challenge, lights glowing red. your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge, lights glowing red. Holding breath till you think you're dead. Who's the champ? Who's the king of smoke? Taking drags till your lungs near choke. Blinker challenge, showdown, who's gonna fall? Brian in the running, he's giving it all. Pumping clouds raging in the stratosphere. Champion haze, the smoke out seer.
All right, guys. All right. That is a great song. You know what? That is a great, great, great song. What did I miss a call from somebody? Who did I miss a call from? Hang on 1 second here. Where is that? Sorry, guys. I missed a call and I'm trying to see who it was from. From Texas. They leave a voicemail. They did not. All right. All right. Was it you back to retro review? Did you do it? The blinker is strong with this one. All right, guys. Let's spin the wheel and let's make a deal. All right. Where's Supernova Mike at? My buddy. All right. What do we got? We got bong load. We got a bong load, which I'm not prepared for. I gotta spin it one more time, guys. I don't have a bong prepared. Next time I will. Next time I will. My bad. My bad. And the crowd gets restless. Crowd goes wild. All right, here we go. Here we go. Click, 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 clack, clicky, clack, clack, clack. Blinker. They want me to. Oh my God! See, that would have been good. I should have had a freaking. All right. You know what, guys? I am gonna do the unthinkable. I am opening this new one. These things are pretty fire. Look at it. You get these from every J Dabs. Look at this. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, it turned on. Boop. All right, so you guys can see that one. We got this one on. Yeah. All right, and we got the Happy Man. All right. All right, we got some. All right, so we got Delighted, Rosin Diamonds. We got Milky Cereal from West Coast Cure Company, and we got Every J Dabs, Blinker. Hey, this one's missing a little bit in there. Shorted me on this one, Every J. No. All right, we're gonna hit all three of them, guys. It's so far so good. What do you think? Back to retro, it might be kind of hard to tell with the Blinker challenge, but all right. Let me go ahead and I had one warning for low bandwidth, but it hasn't kicked back up. All right, guys. So one at a time. I'm gonna do a triple threat. All right. Let me see this here. All right, here we go. Starting off with Every J Dabs and go. I am the champion. I am the champion. No time for losers, 'cause I am the champion. of the world. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ah. All right. Woo. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, that's awesome. That was awesome. Oh, shouldn't have finished my Coke. Shouldn't have finished my Coke so quickly. Oh, all right, guys. It is officially Weed Wednesday, and we're going to get into some pro wrestling. You know what? Let me lift my chair up here. All right, that was too low. That was too low. Too low for the gimmick. Too low for the gimmick. And a review on that blinker on the Everyday Dabs. Not so bad. I like them. Um, if you guys know where to get them. You guys know Everyday Dabs. These other ones are available at the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. But if you need to know where the other one is, you can let me know. Um, Man, woo, got my head spinning. You spin me right round, baby, right round. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Oh my God, goodness gracious. Head is a spinning. Let me see. Oh, there we go. Ooh, 545 people up in here. Big, make sure you humming. Make sure you're hitting that like, subscribe, and share button. Back to retro still in here. How do you think it's looking now? Back to retro. Now that we got the full picture going, is it looking better than it was yesterday? Anybody out there? Not just back to retro. Ron, what do you think? It looks like I would need to know Ron's opinion, guys. I gave Ron a hard time. I was an asshole to Ron today, and I need to apologize publicly. I was an asshole to Ron, and I'm sorry. I took out my frustrations of this computer and all the nonsense. Um, so I apologize to Ron publicly. If I had a hat, I would eat it. That's right, guys. I'm out of weed. Half a joint left. Looks pretty good. Oh man, I'm gonna have to. If I go up there tomorrow, Charlie, hit me up. I'll meet up with you. I'll meet up with you. All right. What else we got going on, guys? What else we got? Oh man, aren't you in a hole every day? I am. I am. All right, who wants to do a little wrestling trivia, guys? A little wrestling classic golden era. Or I guess would like the 80s would be the golden era. God, we're getting old, guys. Um, we are getting old. What was it today? Oh, that Wrestling with Shadows, Bret the Hitman Hart, was released 30 years ago. And I was like, no, not 30. Oh, yeah, 30 years ago. Holy guacamole. Oh, man. Um, let's see here. Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. 15 questions. Can you? Okay, you can. All right. Sorry, guys. I was making sure this is the one that we wanted to do. All right. Are you sure you wish? No, I don't want to close applications. Stop your nonsense. Stop your nonsense. I did get your text. I texted you back, Charlie. Yeah, you had me tripping. You had me thinking about it for a minute, man. You had me tripping. All right, guys, let's get into this 80s wrestling trivia. We're gonna share. There we go. There we go. When it was the WWF, guys. That's right. This is some 80s wrestling trivia. Boom. You know what? Let's do This one here. There you guys go. There you guys go. Um, all right. 80s wrestling trivia, guys. All right, I'm gonna need your help. So I'm gonna look out here, Dank Nation. I'm gonna look into the chat to see if we got this or not. All right. So number one, before the Honky Tonk Man, who held the record for the longest reign as Intercontinental Champion. Second now, Gunther has it. Who was the champion before him? Was it Don Morocco, Tito Santana, Macho Man Randy Savage, or Pedro Morales? Kind of a trick question. Kind of a trick question. Let's see. Let's check the cat. Did you play any WWF WrestleFest in the arcade? Oh God, I love that. That was my jam. I'm actually working on trying to get um, one of those hacks so I can install it with these ones behind me. Just probably for WrestleFest, and there was the other one. It wasn't WrestleMania. It was something else. But yeah, there were the two arcade ones. Man, I love that one. All right, so this is kind of a trick question, guys, because it's actually he beat Ricky the Dragon Steamboat for the title. But Ricky the Dragon beat the Macho Man Randy Savage, who then beat Tito Santana, who I believe beat Pedro Morales. So I'm going to say Macho Man Randy Savage on that one. All right. Who was the Rick Derringer song Real American written for? You guys remember this one? I am a real American. Fight for the rights of every man. I am a real American. Fight for your life. Fight for your life. That's right. Was it originally written for Hulk Hogan, who ended up using it? Was it for the U.S. Express, which was Barry Windham and Mike Rotunda? Or was it Sergeant Slaughter? Or was it Mean Gene Okerlund? Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy. Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy. There's on the wrestling album, Mean Gene sings Tutti Frutti, oh Rudy on there. So guys, who was it? Was it the Hulk Hogan, the U.S. Express, Sergeant Slaughter, or Mean Gene Okerlund? I'm gonna say, we got a whole bunch of. Oh my God, comments blowing up. Comments blowing up. Brian, do you need the game ROMs? I do. Slaughter, Hogan. I'm going with Savage. All right, guys. So the answer, I know this one, is it was originally written for the U.S. Express. This was a tag team of Mike Rotunda and Barry Windham. They didn't last a super long time. If you remember WrestleMania 1, they took on the Iron Sheik and Nikolai Volkov. But then they ended up using it for Hulk Hogan. Oh, I don't even know that. Who managed the Glamour Girls? Was it Captain Lou Albano, Jimmy Hart, Fabulous Moolah, or Joyce Grabley? I remember Fabulous Moolah. There's a lot of drama about her in the world. Um, Jimmy Hart, Captain Lou had a couple gals that he managed. I want to say probably Captain Lou. Let's go to the chat. Let's go to the chat. Let's see. Fabulous Moolah, Lonnie says. Moolah, Supernova says. Let's see. The Broken Brain Show, Hogan now. All right. Mr. Crispers, I do need the ROMs. I do if you're that kind of guy. Ooh-hoo-hoo. Um, Captain, Broken Brain says. I'm torn between Captain and Moolah. I'm gonna say Captain. Oh man, who were the girls he managed? He did manage two girls. All right, guys, the venue that hosted WrestleMania 4 and 5 would be Madison Square Garden, the Sky Dome, the Los Angeles Sports Arena, or Trump Plaza. So WrestleMania 4 was when the Macho Man beat Ted DiBiase for the title. So I remember that being in Atlantic City, which would be Trump Plaza. And then I remember the next year it was, who was it the next year? Hogan Macho Man again in Atlantic City. So I'm going to say Trump Plaza on that one. Let's check the chat. Let's see what everyone's saying. He managed Cyndi Lauper. That's what I remember. That Supernova. Trump Plaza. Supernova says. Plaza. Charlie says. Okay, I think we got a winner on that one. All right. Who was mistakenly awarded the WWF World Heavyweight Championship after losing to Bob Backlund? Who was mistakenly awarded the WWF? Was it Greg the Hammer Valentine, Tony Atlas, Antonio Naoki, or Dominic DeNucci? How do you mistakenly get awarded the championship? I almost want to say Antonio Inoki for that one. Um, Look at me trying to change the pronunciation correctly at the last minute. Inoki. Um, that's a hard one, man. That's old school wrestling there. Tony Atlas. Lon, I can see Lonnie being a Tony Atlas fan. Did you like Tony Atlas back in the day? Like, you're not even that old, man. You probably do you remember when he did the weird ECW Tony Atlas where he was he laughed all goofy. And then he managed Mark Henry for a bit, right? Um, Pretty sure. Guessing Danucci, Atlas. All right, we're gonna say Tony Atlas then. That actually would make for a pretty good angle. All right. Why did the Macho Man almost back out of his match with Hulk Hogan at WrestleMania 5? His mother passed away. He was unhappy with the script ending. He wanted more money. He had blood poisoning. I never heard this one. I don't think his mom passed away yet. I'm pretty sure she hadn't. Whoa, Rosie, what are you barking at, girl? Is Harvey stuck in the well? Do we need to go get Harvey? Oh, sorry, guys. He wanted more money or he had blood poisoning. I don't know. I don't. Macho Man wouldn't have wanted more money. He wouldn't have done that. Like he wouldn't have been welcomed back if he had done that. Yeah, I don't think he would have thrown a fit over the ending. He was a pro. And I don't think his mom passed away. It's always money. Charlie says more money. Lonnie says, didn't he team up with Rocky Johnson? I think so. I think so, Lonnie. Um, I'm gonna say blood poisoning. Probably wrong. All right. Who offered the Iron Sheik $500 to break Hulk Hogan's leg? If you guys don't know this story, Vern, oh, I just gave it away. The AWA promoter was really mad about, so Hulk Hogan used to wrestle for AWA before he went to the WWF, and they were teasing him becoming champion. But Vern Gagnon had this weird deal where he didn't want to put the championship on someone he didn't couldn't trust to be there for long periods of time. You know, you'd put it on someone, they get offered more money, they would bail. You're stuck. You got to come up with Plan B. So he kind of drug his feet putting it on Hogan, and Hogan ended up leaving. Said he had enough. He was riding the wave off the Rocky movie. Ended up going to WWF. The rest is history. Hulkamania ran wild, a little too wild at the end, but it ran wild. And there's a story about the promoter offering the Iron Sheik during that match where Hogan wins the title. He would give him, I heard it was more than $500, but $500 to break Hulk Hogan's leg. That would be none other than Vern Gagnon. Who teamed with Pedro Morales to win the WWF titles in the tag team championships in the 1980s? Pedro Morales and I have no idea. Ivan Putski, Rene Goulet, Wahoo McDaniel, or Bob Backlund. So funny story about Rene Goulet. I heard stories that he used to travel with dildos in his bag. Yeah, I think that's he was the one, and he would like put them in your bag, and TSA would stop you and be like, "What is this, dude?" And you'd be like, "Oh, that's maybe it wasn't Rene. It was a French guy though, for sure. Those French." I'm gonna go to the chat for this one. I gotta go to the chat for this one. Um, Backlund, Charlie says, "Eat your prayers, take your vitamins, brother." Let's see, Backlund. That's the one we're going with. I think Charlie knows. Charlie knows his wrestling, man. Watch out. All right, we'll go Backlund. Feel like we're doing the SATs. All right. In 1987, what future superstar was picked from the audience to kiss Ted DiBiase's foot for $100 bill? I just actually talked about this on the Bastards show. The Bracket Bastards. If you haven't checked out Bracket Bastards, go check them out, guys. We had a wrestling catchphrase show this last Sunday. Go check it out, guys. Good time. But I just talked about this. It was the one and the only Rob Van Dam. That's right, Mr. Monday Night. He was a kid. He was in the audience. They called him up. What's his name? Kicked the tire, or kicked the no tire, kicked the ball out from under him. He's I'll give you $1,000,000 if you bounce the ball, whatever it was. And he ended up kicking the ball. That was Rob Van Dam, guys. Future WWF superstar. That's right. All right, up next. What notable 80s jobber is Macho Man's real life brother? Lonnie knows this one. I'm sure Lonnie knows this one. Was it Leaping Lanny Poffo? Was it Barry Horowitz? Was it Barry Hardy? Or was it Iron Mike Sharp? Was it Barry Harvey Hooligans? Oh, was it Harvey Hooligans? Oh, man. Van Dam, Charlie said. He got it right. All right. Anyone from the audience, guys? I know this one. Larry Horowitz. You got Horowitz. You got, what is it? Larry. What was the question? Larry. Who's Larry? Larry. Ah, Larry. You mean Lanny? Was no. So Angelo. Angelo Poffo was the dad, and he had two boys. He had Leapin' Lanny, and he had Macho Man, and those were the sons. And what was his mom's name? I can't remember, but yeah, that was the Poffos. All right, and, which '80s superstar once played in the Canadian Football League? Was it the Natural Butch Reed, Dino Bravo, Mike Rotundo, or Tito Santana? Funny story about Dino Bravo, man. That dude was into some mafia shit down in Montreal. He was actually executed gangland style. He ran cigarettes and a few other things after some muscle after he did his WWF run, if you guys remember that. And his other brother, Daryl. That's right. Oh, so on this one, I'm gonna guess it was the Natural Butch Reed. Bravo, a bad dude. He was, man. I'm thinking the Natural Butch Reed because he was the football player out of that group, from what I remember. Either that or Mike Rotunda. He was a wrestler though. All right, who did Andre the Giant eliminate to win the Battle Royal at WrestleMania 2 in Chicago, featuring the Fridge? Was it Golden Boy Danny Spivey, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Bret the Hitman Hart, or Big John Studd? Um, if memory serves, I want to say it was Big John Studd, but I remember both the Harts being in there too. Um, hmm. Big John Studd, Lonnie says. Big Ron Studd. Stud. All right, we got a couple studs in the house. Let's go stud. Who replaced Elizabeth as Macho Man Randy Savage's manager? Was it Sherry Martel? Was it Jimmy Hart? Was it Slick? Or was it Oliver Humperdinck? Who remembers Oliver Humperdinck? He managed Paul Mr. Wonderful Orndorff. He had like red hair. Sir Oliver Humperdinck. He wasn't around very long. I know this one because it was Scary Sherry. Um, Scary. Yep, there you go. Lonnie knows. Lonnie knows. All right. What famous match is known as the original screw job? Was it the Hart Foundation versus the British Bulldogs? Hulk Hogan versus the Hercules Hernandez? Wendy Richter versus Spider Lady? Fabulous Moolah versus Sensational Sherry? You know what? I never realized that this. I wonder if this is what they're referring to. So the only one I could really speak on, guys, is Wendy Richter versus the Spider Lady. This was one of my first memories of wrestling. It was a woman's match. It was the Spider Lady against Wendy Richter. The Spider Lady beat her out of nowhere, took off her mask, and it was the Fabulous Moolah. It was like a lot of controversy, a lot of different. Camera died. A lot of controversy, a lot of um, a lot of different things about it. But never once did I think as a kid that it was like a screw job. So I'm going to be interested to see that one. I'm going to guess that one because these other ones I have no idea. The original screw job. All right, last one, guys. Last one. Oh, do we got to do a whole thing? Oh man, do we got to do a whole thing? Oh, optional. Okay. The last one. Who lost the first match in WrestleMania history? Ooh, that's a good one. Was it SD Jones, Special Delivery Jones, Matt Bourne, the Executioner, or David Sammartino? It's either Special Delivery Jones or David Sammartino. SD Jones was the jobber. I think it's SD Jones. I think it's SD Jones. Yeah, I do, Lonnie. I like that, man. Um, the latest one that was cool was the Death of WCW. You should check that one out, Lonnie. That's a really good one if you haven't already. That's all finished up and out there. All right, let's figure this one out. Um, all right, I think that's it. The new season. I don't think I've checked that. Is there a new season? All right. We're going to submit our answers. No, BS, BS. Oh, who held the longest reign? Oh, so okay. I'll take that one. That was a misread. That was a misread. All right. The U.S. Express. We got that one, guys. We got that one. Real American first appeared on the Wrestling album as a collection of songs performed by WWF superstars and personalities. Spoken disclaimer by Mean Gene Okerlund before the song was inspired by WWF Tag Team Champions, the U.S. Express. The song later became Hulk Hogan's entrance theme, replacing Eye of the Tiger. Oh, it was Jimmy Hart. Jimmy Hart managed the Glamour Girls. That makes sense. From 1983, when it left National Wrestling Alliance, to 1988, the WWF sanctioned the women's tag team title. The tandem known as Leilani Kai and Judy Martin of the Glamour Girls was the most dominant tag team in the title's short history. They were managed by Jimmy Hart, whose stable of wrestlers also included the Hart Foundation and the Honky Tonk Man. I'm just a honky tonk man. I'm cool. I'm cocky. I'm bad. The Glamour Girls, the Jumpin' Bomb Angels. That's right. That's who he managed, the Captain Lou. The
We're not
Jumpin' Bomb Angels.
supposed to be out here.
All right, next up, guys. After hosting WrestleMania 4, WrestleMania on 27th at Trump Plaza in Atlantic City, went back to back. That's right. All right. Greg the Hammer Valentine was the one who was mistakenly awarded the award. On October 19, 1981, in New York, Greg Valentine challenged rival Bob Backlund for the WWF Championship. After a long and grueling showdown typical of their rivalry, Backlund pinned Valentine. Apparently, the two wrestlers weren't the only ones exhausted from the match. In a truly bizarre moment, the dazed referee, recovering from a blow to the head, handed the title belt to Valentine, who proceeded to escape from the ring before you could catch him. The title was vacated on November 3rd. Backlund defeated Valentine in a rematch. Valentine does not appear as champion in the title's official history. We got it right, guys. He had blood poisoning. The main event of WrestleMania 5 was almost a disaster. Um, Savage had a ruptured Baressa sac in his arm. Ooh, what is that? And waited too long before seeking treatment. When WrestleMania rolled around, Savage's arm was severely poisoned, and the match was in jeopardy. Luckily, in a show of consummate professionalism, he was able to step up. The two giants put on a show for the ages. Hogan defeated Savage to retain the championship. Vern Gagne, we went over that story. Offered the Sheik $500. We got that one right. Pedro Morales, it was Bob Backlund. Good, good, good. Why does it smell like water? Huh. All right. Let's see. What else we got? In what future superstar was picked out of the audience? It was Rob Van Dam. That's right. By kissing. Oh, it was kissing DiBiase's foot. That's right. In 1980s, Jobber is Leaping Lanny Poffo. It was Tito Santana, played in the Canadian Football League, only lasting one season. That's kind of cool. That's good to know. You're going to use that. It was Bret Hart. It wasn't Big John Studd that Andre eliminated. Sherry Martel did go on. Scary Sherry. What famous match is known as the original screw job? Wendy Richter entered the ring at Madison Square Garden to defend her. Oh, yeah. Cool. Okay, the original screw job. Here we go, guys. No, is it raining? It is raining. Oh, it's raining in Needles, California. I swear to God, I thought I had a leak. I was like, oh God, man, I smell wet wood. What's going on? On November 25th, 1985, Wendy Richter entered the ring in the Madison Square Garden to defend her WWF, women's title against a masked wrestler known only as Spider Lady. Per the pre-match arrangements, Richter fully expected to defend her title. However, unbeknownst to her, WWF Chairman Vince McMahon Jr. concocted a plan by which Richter would lose the match after the screw job was executed. Richter continued to assault her opponent. She managed to unmask the Spider Lady, who turned out to be the fabulous Moolah. Ring announcer Howard Finkel stepped in the ring and declared Moolah the winner, much to the confusion of Richter and announcers Gorilla Monsoon and Jesse Ventura. Richter immediately left the WWF, and little was made of the incident until 12 years later when McMahon and Shawn Michaels pulled off the Montreal screw job on Bret the Hitman Hart. In wake of the tremendous controversy that match caused, Richter Moolah affair was suddenly fresh on everyone's mind, known as the original screw job. I remember that. I do. The Executioner, better known to wrestling fans as Playboy Buddy Rose, the masked wrestler known as the Executioner, made his WWF history by participating in the opening bout of WrestleMania and was defeated by Tito Santana in a match that lasted 4 minutes and 50 seconds. Later in his career, wrestling mainly in the AWA, the Diabetic Rose developed considerable weight issues. Yeah, you guys remember Playboy Buddy Rose? He was pretty good. So we got 9 out of 15. Not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. All right. Wet Wood. Okay, we'll go there. I watched him and Rod a lot in Portland. That was some good wrestling, man. That Portland wrestling. All right, guys. Let's get back to move that. Oh, let's get back to it. Boom. All right, guys. Oh, we almost went an hour. Nice, nice. All right. Hopefully, it looks good, sounds good. First test is done, guys. Please stick around. Please tune in tomorrow morning, guys. We got True Crime Thursday. We're gonna be playing some kind of crazy, wacky game. You guys know how we do it. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. What should we do? You know what I would like to do again, if I could find it. I like to do cop body cams. Crazy cop body cams. That's it. That's what we're doing. Crazy cop body cams, signed, sealed, and delivered, guys. Crazy cop body cams. You guys know it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. Take care of one another, guys. I appreciate you. Take care. Lonnie, you're a rock star. Give it up for Lonnie, guys. The glue that holds the family together. Lonnie. All right, guys, let's get into this. I will see you guys on the flip side in the morning.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Hey, who was that guy? Who was that guy? Remove him from the scene. We'll see you guys. Have a good one.